can you just tell me a little bit about yourself as well as the name of your company, and then we'll go from there.
Not a problem. My name is Zach Edwards. I am the owner of Historical Conquest, and now its sister company is coming out called Xogos Gaming. Historical Conquest is our physical game company, and I've been doing that for 10 years. This is not just a gaming company, it's actually an educational gaming company, which is a little bit different than most educational gaming. So a lot of people roll their eyes when they hear, oh, educational gaming. It's like, oh, great. This is actually an educational game where we actually do like 70, we believe in the 70-30 principle. 70% is fun instead of 70% educational, and 30% educational. Because as kids enjoy what they're doing, they're going to come back. And every time they come back, they learn more. So I've actually been, like I said, I was in educational gaming for the last 10 years, game design and such for the last like 20 years. But we started going to digital because there's a lot of teachers that said, you know what, this is great, but as a paper product, one, it's too expensive, and two, we're always the ones cleaning up. So in the classroom, they really wanted something that was digitalized because now everyone has tablets. And so we said, hey, let's do a digital gaming system beyond just historical conquest. And now we're doing all different topics from everything K through 12. So you've got English, math, science. Our main one is history, of course, because that's where my history company or my gaming company started.
Yeah, so what key features were Xogos Gaming offer upon the launch date?
Kids that are in like middle school or high school, when they come home from school, they go on their screens. They're either watching videos or they're playing games. So Xogos, what's really interesting about this one is that we went straight to the source to find out what they wanted, what kids wanted. They wanted two things. One, they wanted games that were fun. And that's really important because they will play educational games. They love educational games if they're fun. And that's a big stipulation because a lot of them, they'll play them a few times and then they're done because there's so much education and so little of the focus on fun and imagery, special effects, those type of things. And that's, as adults, we basically have done that to them. We've shown them all these great things, and then all of a sudden we set you in a classroom for 6 hours in a day or 8 hours in a day, and they start drawing and sleeping. And anyways, it's like, but with Xogos, again, we went to the source, and they said they wanted two things. One, games. And then they also said, well, what would be great is we want to see what we get out of this. So they go to a math class, English class, science class. They're like, okay, so what are we getting out of this? Are we ever going to use this? So we said, okay, so what you're looking for is you want to be able to see the results. And they said, yeah, we want to see results. It's like, what if it was an incentive? And like, ooh, yes, that's what we could do. What kind of incentive? So I said, what if we had a coin system? It's like, well, that's great. Is it just points? No. What if you could use them in the apps? I don't know if you know of these other systems. There's like Roblox. My kids love playing Roblox. They'll play it and they'll spend $100 in there. The problem is, as a parent, I don't want that to happen because one, they're playing games that have no benefit to them,
Yeah.
but also,
I don't think I was allowed to spend $100 as a kid.
oh, we won't either, but they would. So we actually got to the point where we're like, you know what? No, wait a second. We're not going to spend this money on there. And so they can play the games and things are fine there. In our system, our incentive program is very different. Our incentive program is where kids actually earn them on the screen or even off the screen. And I'll get into that in a second. But the kids will actually earn them by playing games. You don't have to spend any money when you're in the system. The system is there for kids to be able to have fun, and they don't have to worry about people getting powered up because they have a ton of money to put towards all their extra power-ups or all their extra skins. Things like these other systems. In our systems, there's 3 ways of earning coins. First one is by gameplay. So you play games, you hit milestones, you hit improvements. Again, all these are educational. So there's certain incentives in here to play certain games as well. And you earn coins. The second way is that you actually play, you go to school, you do well academically, and you're rewarded, whether it's through your teacher or through your parents. The parents will actually get them to their account. They can't use them. They can only send them on to their child if they do something that shows they're academically improving or such. When their grades come out maybe, or something that happens in the classroom. So they're incentivized to do well in school. But here's another one that most people find very interesting. A lot of times, kids don't have any experience with volunteering, service projects, community service. So we actually incentivize them on the program by them going out and serving in the community. And we have an app, a program in there that you actually see in our, we have a fundraiser going on right now to create this program as one of the programs in the fundraiser. But it allows the students to be able to experience volunteering. And here's an interesting thing. So some might say, hey, I don't know if I want them to have to be incentivized to go serve. But here's the thing. A lot of these kids will never have the experience or the time or the desire to go out and serve the first time. So they'll never see the benefits of it. Once you go out and serve, you're going to feel the benefits from it. And hey, you know what? Why not incentivize them? Why not give them something to get them out and doing something?
With the coins, you say serve, and then your coins are called I serve coins, and then they're allowed to go out in the community and serve. So is that kind of relating to each other in a way?
Yeah, that's actually where the process came from.
So, okay, so Xogos Gaming, you're basically working with students that are K through 12. Some of those, topics in educational, categories. What categories exactly? You said math, history. I'd assume that they're learning how, money type of transactions work as well, because they're on a coin system. And so they're, earning coins. As they're playing games and completing conquests. So what all are they're learning exactly in these different conquests that they're going on in the games?
So I don't know if we're able to do this, but I'd love to share an image with you,
Okay.
if I could.
Yeah.
These are all the games that we have in production right now. It's some phase of design or development. So at the top you have Time Quest, Lightning Round, those ones are already playable. Historical Conquest, the one underneath that, is actually in the beta phase. So one interesting thing, Lightning Round, it's on phase 1. Phase 2 will be more interactive, but the basic idea is this is taking a test of gamifying it. This allows the person that's playing the game to actually, the teacher can submit questions and the kids can actually play the game answering these questions against their other classmates, like a pre-test, but even more than a pre-test, a regular test. So it's gamifying it. They get points for doing it. So the more that they do the pre-tests and also the tests, they're actually earning points that convert to coins. And the coins you can actually use in the system. So other ones that come up are, and you can see underneath the name, the different subjects they're at. So Totally Medieval is, we actually have the physical game. I've got boxes of them like right beside me over here. But that's our physical math game, which we're actually digitalizing. It's 50% through its design phase. You're talking about the finances. Debt-Free Millionaire is actually our personal finance class. And this goes through like every situation you can go to. We actually designed that to be a physical game, but there's too much logging in. The kids were spending most of the time writing down their information, how much money they're earning, those type of things. And so it became less of a game and more of an assignment. So we said, you know what, we need to cut it out here and digitalize this. This needs to be one that needs to be digitalized.